Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. So we're coming up to the end of the year and rolling into 2024. Just want to do a quick sort of video saying what's happened this year and what my intentions are for the new year. So the last video I did, the first video that I left up this year was around April time, which was the Azerbaijan Grand Prix fantasy team in F1. And then after that, I didn't upload any videos for a few months. And then since then, most of my videos have been done through mobile apps, and I haven't spoken on them or shown my face or anything like that. And I just wanted to explain why. I didn't want to do a whole, I spent 2.5 weeks in intensive care type video. I just wanted, but I do want to address it, but I wanted to do just like a what's happened this year and what the plan is for the new year. Now, you can probably tell I'm a bit bunged up. I'll get to that in a bit. And you'll also probably notice I've got a droopy right eye. Again, I'll get to that in a sec. But essentially, this year hasn't exactly gone to plan, and it hasn't been great personally. The first few videos I did this year, I wasn't happy with, so I took them down. And then when I did the Azerbaijan Grand Prix fantasy team, the idea was to then like carry on with that and add some more stuff in. Unfortunately, I got very sick, and I have sort of hit on this on one or two videos in the intros, but I've not sort of explained what's happened or why. I did do some community posts during the time, but they ended up getting archived, so I took them down. But essentially, I ended up in hospital on the 5th of June because I had what they originally thought was a fibroma, which later turned out to be something called a thymoma. Now, a thymoma is a tumor that grows out of your thymus gland, which is around this sort of area, I believe. And usually this is removed with keyhole surgery. In my case, it was so big I had to be cut open. So I've got a scar going from the top of my chest all the way down to have the tumor and the gland removed. However, I also suffered severe respiratory failure and aspiration pneumonia, which is what you can hear. I've still got a little bit of it left. And so I actually ended up in the intensive care unit for 2.5 weeks. Not a pleasant experience. I had ICU delirium, which wasn't pleasant. But I will say this, what the staff do is absolutely amazing, and they kept me alive, basically. So that's why my videos have been kind of not up to my standard. What I mean to say is I haven't been able to use my laptop a lot. I've mainly been using my phone for two reasons. One is obviously I'm still recovering. Even though it's months later, I am still having hospital appointments, checkups, things like that. But also, when I was in hospital, I got diagnosed with something called Myasthenia Gravis, which is an autoimmune neuromuscular junction disease, which translates as muscle weakness greatly. I won't go too much into it other than to say it's a muscle weakness disease that I've now got for life. The good news is because of my age, that goes in my favor. So I've got it's not impacted me as much as it would say an elderly person, but it does mean that I get very tired and can get weak a lot quicker than the average person. So when I use my laptop, for example, for the AEW Fight Forever videos, it can take a lot out of me, like making them, even though, you know, I'm not the most advanced video editor or anything like that, but even like an hour or so, I get very, very tired. It's also the reason I don't talk on my videos at the moment, because the pneumonia, but also sometimes my words will slur or I find it hard to say what I'm trying to say. So going forward, it's probably going to stay that way for now. It'll probably just be the footage of what I'm recording. But just to say that, yeah, this year hasn't been great. hopefully things are getting better now. And on a positive note, I'm looking forward to next year. I've got ideas in the works. Um, for example, I hopefully would have by now or will be soon finally getting up some EA Sports FC content. My capture card is at home. I've been staying with family since I left the hospital in July. The capture card's at home. I have brought a a cheap one recently, but I haven't set it up yet, so I need to try it out and stuff. Because unfortunately on the Switch, I don't know if it's the same for PlayStation and Xbox, but the capture function doesn't work for FC24, which is really annoying. Since that, I've repackaged my original AEW character in Fight Forever. So at the moment, we've got the KK Jones storyline going on, but I plan to bring back my original character, Dangerous Delamain, for Road to Double or Nothing 25. But I'll be introducing him probably around Evolution, so around March maybe, is the current plan. This is all like draft ideas at the moment. We've got F1 Fantasy is just about to finish for this season. I plan to carry on with that next season, so F1 Fantasy 24. Hopefully some F1 Clash as well, which I play. I'm playing UFC Mobile 2 as a manager, simulating the fights. But I'm trying to unlock more fighters so that I can sort of play along with the real life cards that are coming up. We've got Covington versus Edwards coming up in December. I haven't unlocked either of those two yet, but I'm trying to. So we'll see what happens there. And I think that's it at the moment. Oh, and possibly a creator club career in FC24, which I'll be starting around February because I'll be doing it in the MLS. And just some other rough ideas I've got, like maybe doing some like challenges and objectives on some games, things like that. I created another character on AEW for New Year, for like a New Year special. So I'll be sharing that. And I've also been working on my Delamain Creative channel, which is my anime artwork and gaming channel. I'm working on that a little bit. So if you like anime artwork or gaming, then please check that out. But yeah, like I say, just a quick little video to sort of explain what's happened this year, why I've not been consistent, why my videos are mainly being done on mobile at the moment. But hopefully in the new year, I can get my strength back up. I need to anyway, because I need to be able to look for employment again, to be honest. It's a shame because I did find employment just as I got sick, but unfortunately I was just too sick to do it, so I had to terminate my contract, which was really gutting. But it is what it is. But yeah, I think that's probably about it at the moment. I am okay. I'm staying with family at the moment. And if you want any more information about Myasthenia Gravis, there's a website called myaware.com, myaware.org. I can't remember, but it's called Myaware anyway, which I'm a member of. I bought the t-shirt, donated money to. And like I say, in terms of the tumor I had, unfortunately for me, I ended up with one that was abnormally big, and so it was a rough ride. And yeah, not been a great year, but hopefully moving forward, things are looking up. And I do want to give a shout out to two people quickly, just in terms of content creation, just getting back to the YouTube side of things. One is my niece, Tiger Kaylee. She does artwork. She does a lot of anime sort of stuff. She loves Demon Slayer. So please check her out. She's doing really well. And a friend of mine who has a wrestling core show called Non-Stop Extreme Wrestling, because I watched one of his videos recently and that kind of inspired me for the repackaging of my AEW character for next year. Other than that, if any of my friends or family watch this video, thank you for all the support you gave me this year. It really means a lot to me, and I really wouldn't have got through it without you. So yeah, but goals for next year: keep building on this channel, try and get a kind of rhythm going with playing along with recent events, and hopefully win some trophies. And yeah, and hopefully some other kind of content as well. Maybe some like race day vlogs or sports day vlogs, that kind of thing. Not where I'm talking or anything, but just like showing you around, that kind of thing. So yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. And I wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and New Year.